People in the gambling industry will be watching California this November. Our state has competing ballot initiatives that would legalize some forms of sports betting. Both mention homelessness and how the legislation would help or hurt the issue in California. So last night, we fact-checked the TV ads running for and against Proposition 27. And tonight, KCRA 3 Investigates Brittany Johnson is here to get the facts on what the other sports betting measure, Proposition 26, would actually do.
Ty, the coalition in support of Prop 26 says it will generate tens of millions of dollars for schools, wildfire prevention, and other state priorities. The No coalition says Prop 26 would result in lost jobs and money for the local economy. As it's written, Proposition 26 would allow federally recognized Native American tribes to operate roulette, dice games, and sports wagering on tribal lands. Two professors help us get the facts on the claims for this initiative. On the table for California's midterm elections, Proposition 26. The measure would allow in-person sports betting exclusively at tribal casinos and 4 horse racetracks in the Golden State. To get the facts on the yes on 26 and no on 26 claims, we went to Professor of Law Mary Beth Moylan and Assistant Professor of Politics Isaac Hale. Let's start with no on 26. The coalition claims Prop 26 exploits the Private Attorney General's Act, or PAGA, established to protect workers.
Now, Prop 26 would allow gaming tribes to sue other gambling organizations over potential legal violations. And this could include card rooms if they are accused of violating gambling laws. Now, is this exploiting PAGA? This is up to you to decide, right? It is certainly expanding it.
It also claims local communities would lose more than 32,000 jobs that generate $1.6 billion in wages each year.
It might be true if every card room in the entire state were wiped out as a result of this measure, but I don't anticipate that's what would happen.
Another claim, it would mean less funds for things like public health, after-school programs, and homeless services.
There's speculation that card rooms will be forced out of business. There's speculation that there will be a loss of $500 million, and all of that is highly speculative.
And lastly, California and local communities will lose $5.6 million in economic output generated by card rooms.
And I think that's highly speculative and misleading.
Moving on to some of the main claims made by the Yes on 26 coalition. It claims Prop 26 will establish safeguards to ensure safe and responsible sports betting.
The proposition does limit participation to adults over 21. It does prohibit advertising to minors, and it does protect against underage gambling by requiring people to be physically present at the tribal casinos to place sports bets.
Another claim, Prop 26 bolsters tribal self-sufficiency. Professor Moylan says that could be misleading. She says it would only impact gaming tribes by giving them more money, and she says that may not equal self-sufficiency. The coalition also claims Prop 26 creates jobs and economic opportunities for all of California.
It is certainly the case that there will be more money flowing through the gaming casinos, the gaming tribes casinos, as a result of Prop 26 with their expansion into in-person sports betting. And that surely will coincide with some new jobs as well. Now, whether this is a net economic benefit for all Californians, given the costs, especially to vulnerable populations of gambling and sports betting, that's to be seen.
Last claim to fact check. Prop 26 generates tens of millions of dollars to support state priorities.
But that's going to have to come through individual compacts made between the tribes and state and local governments. And so it's really hard to predict that based on just the proposition alone.
And this isn't the only proposition on the ballot that would legalize sports betting. Yesterday, you covered Prop 27. What happens if both of these measures were to pass?
All right, so that's a good question here, one that a lot of people want to know. So if both measures pass, this would go to a court, and a court would see if there's a conflict of interest with both of these propositions. Now, if there is a conflict of interest, the court would take the proposition that has the highest percentage of vote turnout, and that would be affected. And the one that does not would not be be affected there.
Yeah,
It
to
would
the
just
curb.
go away. Now, but if the court finds that there is actually no conflict of interest between the two, then both could take effect. So right now, it remains to be seen how the court is going to determine all of this
Yeah.
and
Right.
rule.
If it gets to that
so if
point.
it gets to that point, but
Yeah.
we have a complete breakdown about this on our website right now, KCRA.com. So you can go check that out and read that for yourself there.